Hello. Today, we're going to talk about less is more. This is part of our series. Occasionally, we talk about defending the middle. We talk about the fact that most of us are average. Just by definition, by the law of numbers, by statistics, the vast majority of the people watching me, the people we know, my friends, my family, even myself, we live in the middle. We are average. Everything you see online tends to push toward the extremes. There are people that are just amazingly awesome, and there are people that fail. An average person going through their average day doesn't get a lot of clicks online. So, we're going to talk about that. I have never done double kettlebells, and that's what we're going to discuss today. My name is Chris Butterworth. This is the Healthy Butter Fitness channel. It's a place where we talk about being in our 50s and 60s and trying to remain youthful, trying to age gracefully as we age. We want to be pain-free. We want to have full range of motion. We want to be flexible. We want to be able to do everything we want to do, even though it gets harder as you get older. I am 56 years old and I feel great. When I was 50, I did not feel so great. I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. Functional fitness is the tools that we use to keep feeling younger, keep full range of motion, kettlebells, clubs, and mace. And today, like I said, double kettlebells. I have never done double kettlebells. I see them everywhere online. It seems to be one of those things that when you're kettlebelling, when you get into kettlebells, you need to get into monster lifts and you need to get into double kettlebells. So, is there room for improvement in my program? Maybe there is. If I've never done doubles and I can do doubles, I can probably get better. Am I leaving strength gains on the table because I'm not doing double kettlebells? And the answer is probably. If you're lifting twice as much weight, you're going to get stronger. Instead of doing clean and press on one side and then clean and press on the other side, you're doing them together. There's nowhere for your body to hide. There's no rest. You're pushing up twice as much weight from your core. I've had that same conversation. I do double clubs occasionally. And even though the club in each hand is less, the total amount of weight that your body is working is more, and I feel it. So absolutely, I would guess that it makes sense that I'm leaving some strength gains on the table. Now, here's the important question. Am I missing something in my program from a functional strength standpoint, from a functional movement standpoint, and from a pain standpoint, chronic pain, increased pain, whatever? The answer is absolutely not. My program is making me feel great. Long term. 56 years old, feel better than when I turned 50. I have strength, I have flexibility, I have movement, chronic pain is gone. I have confidence about whatever I'm doing. I can pick something up from wherever and put it wherever. I can go run, jump, play, climb, swim, flip, whatever it is that we need to do, I can do it. I can do more than most guys my age. I can do more than most of my friends. Get down on the ground, get back up. I do it all without pain. So my program is doing absolutely what it's supposed to do. That's not a very popular opinion. Most people, especially online, push toward more. You got to do more. You got to do these big lifts. You got to do double. You're missing something in your program. If your program makes you feel good, you're doing it right. Could double kettlebells make me a better kettlebeller? Yes. Is that my goal? No. I don't need to add them. I do not want to be a kettlebell master, a kettlebell guru, a top 1% nationally recognized kettlebeller. All I want to do is feel great. Functional fitness for me is part of my lifestyle to make me feel great. Kettlebell doesn't define me. Being the best in the world at kettlebell is not my goal. Pushing maximum weight is not my goal. My goal is 80% intensity, do movements that make me feel good over and over and over again every day. Yes, I do progressive push, progressive gains. I might do a particular exercise 2, 3, 4 times until the point that it's not really as difficult as it used to be, and then I move up. So when I look back in history and I look at my workout journals from a year ago, I'm doing more reps, more weights, more complicated movements. But that's just a result of slowly challenging myself. That is not because my goal is to do heavier weight, or my goal is to do more complicated exercise, or my goal is to make my program something that it's not. So the goal is to feel good. The goal is functional fitness, functional movement, no chronic pain, flexibility. The goal has nothing to do with a specific weight or a specific exercise or a specific really cool thing that I saw in line. That's not a popular opinion. I might get some blowback for this, but the other people that are doing that are online. 90% of them or more are not in their 50s. So the game changes as you get older, as you feel old age, doing things to your body that it didn't used to do. All we want is to be better. So take that for what it is. Build your program accordingly. Don't feel peer pressure. Definitely don't feel online Instagram influencer pressure to add things to your program. Do the things that make sense for you. Make your program make sense for you. Build a program that makes you a better person. If you've done it for a month, a couple months, and you're starting to feel better, you're on the right path. You're doing it right. So pain-free is the goal. Full movement is the goal. Double kettlebells is not necessarily the goal, unless for you that makes sense and it makes you feel better. Then you add it to your rotation. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me. Have a great day. Go get better.